Okay, perfect. So I'll show you her skills, but we practice leave it. The main thing for her, like I said, working with her individually, like away from the other dogs, just giving her that one-on-one individual time. Mm-hmm. You can practice all the things we've learned here, and you also have 3 follow-ups, so we can build additional skills as well, in addition to kind of as you have been doing. You explained to me like the lengths you've gone to keep her out of the bedrooms, searching for things. So continue to do that. It's paired with the training is what'll build success for her, is keeping it out of her reach. Because she has this learning history of, I search for something, I find something. So given that, giving her a job to do when she's or like while you're there, she has a job to do or something appropriate to engage in, and while you're away or unoccupied, she's either on a tether, in a crate, or we just absolutely make sure nothing's around. And that's while we're building these foundations and kind of switching her learning history. So since her learning history is, I search for things, I find things, she's rewarding herself. And if we remove that as much as we can and switch the learning history, it'll change from, I don't even want to search for things because I've never found anything in a long time, or what can I do that's more interesting? Because that's what's interesting for her right now, is searching and finding, foraging, whatever you want to call it. So what's interesting for her now is, place, loose leash walking, recall, or whatever her skills may be. So, and I'll review those with you. Let me grab a cot.
Okay.
Do you have any questions so far about the training process or anything?
We won't probably have a cot like that at home, but we have a spot for her that she knows is place. And so is there a way to transition her from, do we keep using that place area? Since we don't have
So whatever, we'll send you home with a cot. One thing is we have one that we'll give you for now. It's a little small for her. Okay. The bigger ones are on the way. We ran out of the large ones. We'll send you home with this one. It's not ideal. We'll switch it out. I'll try to remember or remind us. Either way, we'll switch it out for you. But ideally, it's going to be either the cot we give you or something that has a clear boundary. So a rug or a blanket, something clear. If it's just like an area, it's less clear that there's a boundary. There's a different texture, a different height. So using that place, she has a strong reinforcement history with it here, as in she's been rewarded on it. We've practiced on it here. Just remind her at home, but you'll have to continue to build that. It's not like, oh, she loves her place, I can leave it. It's like we're continuing to do that at home. Like I said, her favorites are the ones where she's engaging with you. So loose leash walking, recall. Her favorite isn't the place, but she understands it. So we're going to work to make it her favorite by like really reinforcing it. Okay. So let me write a few of these notes on the board real quick, since I had the other session in my brain. I don't know why I switched them. Okay. Take home session. And then I'll explain some of the basic principles of the positive reinforcement training too. Okay. So rewards-based, basically. We're ignoring what we don't want or preventing it from happening physically through like barriers, gates, doors, things like that. And we're rewarding what we do want. So a replacement behavior for the things we don't want. Okay. And for her, like I said, she's sensitive. So the more we can set her up for success, make things fun. If she makes a mistake, it's a learning opportunity, not necessarily no, bad. It's, let's do this instead. When she's doing the instead, we reward that big time. So that's kind of the idea. But
what is a word that you use when she is not minding or she's not?
Yeah, just something to kind of get her attention. We'll be like, hey. If you want her attention, just say Fran. So that's the focus. We aren't using the word focus right now. We're just saying Fran. And we've reinforced that here. And I'll show you that too. Okay. So that would be her name. So you could I encourage y'all to practice this when you get home. We use her meals for training. So I encourage you to continue to do that. Either her whole meal or half her meal you're training with the skills I'm going to show you. The other half in her crate. Where does she typically eat right now?
With the other pups.
Ah, okay. That could be part of it too. Not all dogs enjoy eating in the presence of other animals. And if she's feeling like, I have to get this, eat this so the other dogs don't get it, whether or not they try to or not, that can sometimes run through their mind is, I need to eat this fast before these other dogs come get it. And if you give them a safe, secure place to eat, that can help her with some of her compulsive eating type habits, because if she's thinking, I need to find the food before the others, you know what I mean? She could be searching for it. So I definitely encourage you to either train with her food or feed her in her crate.
Okay.
Let her gobble it down. She has her own safe space to eat. She doesn't have to worry about the other dogs. And I encourage you to do it with the other dogs too, but specifically also for Fran, to help her with kind of, because I don't want to say it's like disordered eating, but it is a very, very, very like, where's the food? And you all know that, you explained it to me. So from what you've explained to me, I think she would really, really benefit from having her own secure spot to eat her food in peace. I think she would enjoy that.
I mean, that would probably just go to the laundry room.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
The reason I say the
Crates in our room.
Yeah.
I don't prefer to have food.
Kinda.
Carpet.
Yeah, logistically what works for you is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason I say crate is that can help to build positive association with the crate is if you feed them in there. So if you have to crate them, the more positive association, the better. For now, also, when you do crate her, you could toss a few kibble in her crate. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
She's never really shown discomfort or
Perfect.
afraid of the crate
Yeah.
at all. She seems to like
She goes
it.
in pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
She was very comfortable in the cabins too. Just laid on her bed. Very willing to go in, come out. Yes.
She's pretty easygoing.
So, getting her attention and reinforcing. So using her food for training sessions, you could start, have the food. We'll send you home with a training pouch as well, a treat pouch. You can use that. I encourage you to have food on you kind of as we're reinforcing these skills in the home, kind of all the time, at least for now. So you can use the treat pouch. You can have a hoodie with a Ziploc of her kibble, something convenient.
Okay.
And start with focus, and I'll show that to you. It's literally just saying her name. Fran, as soon as she looks at you, we say the marker word, which I'm about to explain. We use yes. So what that means nice, is, so the marker word bridges the gap between yes, that's what I want, and here's your reward. So it tells them the exact moment that they did what we wanted. So she's distracted, you say Fran, she turns her head, you say yes, and she knows by now that means food's coming, she's gonna come right to you for the food.
Okay.
So,
Now, can we
yes.
transition from food down the road to just like love?
She's very praise oriented.
Yeah.
And the way that would work, it won't be immediate future, because we want to make sure she's carrying through everything, has that strong reinforcement history, especially since she's had that previous behavior rewarded already. We want to make the new behaviors even more rewarding, so that's consistent every time. But then, she loves training, so like for example, with the things I know she loves, like loose leash walking, most dogs by now I'm still rewarding pretty much like, with her, she'll walk around the room, 30 seconds, a whole minute, and just be right there ready, and then I'll reward. So it depends on the cue, the level of distraction, the level of like focus she has with you, but eventually you would phase it out. So instead of every time, it's every other time, every 2 times, and you just phase it. But for now, every time. So yeah, the marker word, and you'll see that when I demonstrate, you'll see me using it, but if you imagine, if you tell a dog to sit, as soon as their butt hits the ground, you say yes. And then they're like, oh, that was right, let me sit some more. It's just like a dopamine hit as soon as you say the word, because she's had so much food associated with it.
Okay.
Recall is come when called. We've been using the word here, and she's really good at that one. And the key with that is you don't want to wear it out. Like if you say, Fran, here, and she's not listening, don't go here, 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 because she's just continuing to ignore. We want it, that here, to be like, you know how some dogs, when you say treat, they're like, what? We want here to be like treat, basically. So every time you say here, she's getting a great reward. So that way, if she's wandering the house, you don't have to say, Fran, and go grab her or whatever. You just say here, and she's trotting along right by your side, give her something else to do, like go to your place, or here's a licky mat or something.
Okay.
And then if we put her in her place after, give her a lot of reward for that too. I do caution against, like, if she's playing outside and you need her to come in, I wouldn't use the recall word, because in a way you're kind of ending the fun with the word. So it's like, if she's having fun outside, you say here, you put her inside, then in the future it could be like, well, last time I got put up and I didn't like that.
Right.
Or if you use it to put her in her crate and she wants to be out, I didn't like that. So you could literally just be like, inside, let's go, something to get her attention.
Okay.
But don't use that word, because we want it to maintain its value.
Okay.
And then we learned place with her cot. So she knows about that. And I'll talk about adding duration on the cot, distance, meaning how far away can I walk away from the cot while you're still on it, and adding distraction, like, oh, I dropped a bunch of food over here. Which leads me to another really, really important one that we worked on, which is leave it. And with leave it, she knows what it means. So really it's a balance of staging scenarios. So say, and I'll show you this too, kind of how we did it. We've been practicing with her food. Socks she didn't really show much interest in. Practicing with her food, and then leaving little bits around and saying leave it, and then working with her. And if at any moment she kind of looked toward, I'd say leave it, and reward her big time for leaving it alone. And at home, you can kind of get creative. So you stage it, accidentally leave a plate on the edge of the counter, practice leave it. But the key with that, it can be tricky sometimes, is to, if there's a chance she won't listen to the leave it, you have to be prepared to like physically get in the way so she doesn't grab it, because then she's practicing ignoring it and all that.
Yeah.
That can be a tricky balance. You can use a leash to help actually physically prevent her, like have her on a leash. So if she starts to pull, she can't. Or you can position your body to where you can stop her if she's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Leave it. Place. Oh, loose leash walking. I will show you how we practice that. She's really good at it. In new environments, you're going to have to kind of take a step back with any skill. If you're out at the park, you would start with focus. And so I always encourage with all these skills, start inside, lower distraction levels. And then once she's really good inside, take it to the backyard.
Okay.
Get her really good in the backyard. Take it to the front yard, really good in the front yard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you home with some printouts with the written step-by-step instructions for these cues.
Okay.
But that's the main idea, is like you're slowly increasing the level of distraction while running through focus, recall, place, all that.
Okay. And then loose leash walking.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 2 others.
Uh-huh.
So we typically will walk them all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want her more on one side consistently?
You can. You
and
can.
the other 2 just do their thing.
You can, yeah, if you want. So as long as you're able to, it's not ideal to walk them all at the same time, but at the same time, we have to be realistic with people's schedules. Like, so for instance, you could walk the other 2 how you want, and then come back, do a training walk with Fran.
Okay.
If you're able to multitask to where she's on one side and you're rewarding and they're doing
We
whatever,
walk together,
you can.
That's more realistic.
Yeah. So you can do that. But yeah, you could do it on one side.
Okay.
And then if you wanted the others to do loose leash too, then that would require the individual training times and things like that. But with the loose leash walking, phasing it up, like she'll be really good inside, really good in the backyard. We like to graduate them to further and further distances. So you could go on your typical walk with all 3, reward her on one side, and then take 5-10 minutes to work with her individually on the actual skills, because she loves it so much. Like, she's honestly, her confidence at first, I was like, she's so sensitive, like, is she gonna be okay? You know? But then now, her love for the training, we take her out front. There was this thing blowing I don't know what it was, some fogger outside, I don't know. I thought she would be freaked out about it, she didn't really care. Whereas the first day, something moved and she'd run. She was very flighty. I don't know how she is like when y'all are out and about in public.
We don't take her in public.
Okay. I encourage you to slowly do it because she's kind of sensitive. Is there a reason you don't? Or
We typically are just, we have 2 kids and
Yeah.
we're busy. She goes on
Yeah.
walks in our neighborhood and we'll take her to the
pretty
dog
good.
park and she
Mhm.
like blossoms at the dog
Yes.
park at our neighborhood.
nice.
She's typically always with the other dogs,
Uh-huh.
though, and Betty, the oldest one,
Is
is
dominant.
very protective, and I think it feels like she always feeds off of her.
Gotcha.
So
So she's kind of like, Betty's can take care of it.
she hasn't
Yeah.
been by herself very much.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
she's
encourage
never been by
I
herself.
encourage you to take time. Whether it's
Take her to
whether
Lowe's.
whether you're going on an errand, just pop her in the car and reward her with food every time she sees something. You could start in the Lowe's parking lot and just start there. Feed, go home. The main thing when you're doing this is to look out for signs of like her being overly stressed. So if she's like excessively panting, hypervigilant, but especially if she's not taking food, then if she's not taking food, then she's too fearful in the environment. But with her, she could even take food because she loves it so much and still be fearful. So kind of like just look out for signs, take it slow, but I really, really encourage because if it is an anxious behavior, the way to help with that is confidence building. And the way to build confidence is to slowly, incrementally expose her to new things and have positive experiences in those environments.
Okay.
So one of the ways to have positive experiences, of course, is to feed her. But because she is so driven by the training and loves it, you could practice her stuff out in public. Do a quick session. So you could do your daily routine, but try to fit in at least 5-10 minutes a day at home, out in new places, run an errand. Give her that individual time, and that'll just help her blossom. I don't know enough about y'all's household and dynamics to say for sure, but it could be a potential of the other dogs causing some anxiety in her, which could potentially be causing her to go seek for something to soothe herself. I don't know for sure, but that's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
I can't say again because I'm not there, but
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't say that they're always just on edge and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty chill dogs.
Nice.
They all are. But Betty does. I mean, she does bark if she hears something outside or
Yeah.
something, which causes Fran to react and bark also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, Betty might need some treatment.
But we can talk about all of this in the follow-ups because you get 3 follow-up sessions.
Okay.
We like to schedule one about a week from now. Of
Okay.
course, I don't know what your
Check
schedules
in,
are
see
like.
how we're doing.
Yeah, so before you leave today, I'll kind of get an idea of your availability. I'll tell Layla and she'll reach out to schedule. And that can either be here, it can be in the home, we can meet somewhere, whatever
Okay.
is most beneficial for all of you guys. And then another one is just like door manners.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, that's basically just waiting at the doorways. And it helps with overall focus, impulse control. They don't just get to go do things. So I'll show you that as well, the way we practice that.
What word do you guys use for that? Because we use boundary.
Okay, you can add a word to it. So right now what we've done is use body language to help them understand what we want from them. And I'll show you what I mean by that. And then rewarded them for waiting. Don't even say anything, but you can add a cue to it. So the way you do that is you'd say the word and then you do the body language and then they'll
Okay.
pick up.
Say the word first and then body language.
Yeah.
And do you expect her to sit or just stand there?
We've been practicing a sit.
Okay.
Sometimes if dogs are really tired, that's just one thing. It's like they're tired, they're standing, they're like, oh, okay. They're not lunging, but we ask them to sit, but they're just like, oh my God, I'm tired. That's okay, you know. As long as they're not lunging, it's most important.
Well, and I worked with Travis before we did this, Travis had us work on boundary, and I would open
Perfect.
the door and like make her sit
Yeah.
and wait.
Yeah, she's
And
really
I would
good at
walk
it.
out, and I could get, I don't know, 10, 15 steps.
Mm-hmm.
But if I turned my back, she was like, that's my opportunity. And
Okay.
so I started working on it with, you know what I mean, with her on that.
Yeah, and that's a good point because she kind of would do that when we were practicing place. So the way I dealt with that is instead of just walking away, you baby step it. That's kind of the principle with every new thing you're teaching. So I'd be like, and then a reward. And if she got up at any point, I'd take it back a step and turn a little less again and just rewind.
Did you tell her a word?
No, we're doing like an implied stay. So it's basically like if I tell you sit, if I tell you place, if I tell you down, stay there until I release you. But again, body language helps. So I'll do like sit and just put my hand up, just a reminder.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready for her?
Yeah, honestly. Is she in groom room?
Yes.
Okay, she got her bath today.
Yes.
And I'll just go grab her and I'll walk her out. She'll be really excited to see you guys.
How do you want us to react?
Yeah, just ignore her until I get her into a sit. And then you can calmly pet her. If she jumps up, and it might be a big challenge for her, don't worry, it's okay. It's the hardest thing for the dogs. They've been away from you for so long. If she jumps up, turn around.
That's another thing. Speaking of door manners,
Yeah.
like we have family that comes over. We have some of our parents have had hip surgeries.
Oh, yeah.
Or this or that. Like my mom, like I'm always nervous they're gonna knock them over.
Yeah.
Do you want us to counsel them just to walk in and ignore? Just ignore her. If she jumps up, turn around.
Yes, and even if, like, it could start at the door even.
Yeah.
So if she's at the door freaking out, you don't even enter until she's offers a calmer behavior. Do people ever just walk in, or do you usually have a heads up?
No, I mean, sometimes people just walk in.
Yeah, I would let them know, if you're gonna walk in, please, please, please practice this. Don't come all the way in until, and then if you notice, you can grab her and put her in her place. So ideally, you can use that place as a way to help manage when guests come over.
Yeah.
If they're coming unannounced, it's hard, but.
Or like neighborhood kids walk in.
Yep, So,
We'll just teach them.
yeah, teach them. But the main thing with the jumping is don't look at her, don't talk to her, and don't touch her. So a lot of our natural instinct is to say stop, off, like this, but that's attention to them because we're still interacting. So using, again, our body language to communicate. You don't have access to me, I'm not going to talk to you, I'm not going to look at you. And then when you calm down, okay, you have access to me again. So dogs learn, they'll do what works, basically. So if what they want is to interact with you and the jumping's working, they're going to repeat it.
Okay.
Yeah. And we like to tell kids, like, all 4 on the floor. It's easy to remember, but that means all 4 feet on the floor before you pet them or interact with them.
Okay.
And she's so big, I imagine they don't want her jumping.
Nobody wants her.
No.
She can like give a hug or something, and she can be as tall as me.
She's not a terrible jumper, though.
She jumps when we have people come over.
Yeah.
And did you get to experience the?
No.
She'll
get excited.
She'll get excited and like almost like whine cry.
Okay.
But she talks, but whine cries.
If people are expected, I encourage you to either put her outside when they first come in,
yes.
or put her in her crate when they first come in. That way, there's not that initial door thing, at least to start. And then when she's calmed down a bit, then you can bring her in on a leash to help control.
Okay.
For now, control her movement, because sometimes she could even drag a leash around the house if you wanted, because like if she's getting into something, it's easier to just redirect this way, let's go, grab the leash sort of thing. Remove attention, wait for all 4 on the floor, meaning her paws.
Yeah. Or our children's hands and feet too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's funny.
Okay, let me go grab Fran. Oh, you got her. Perfect. Yeah, you can bring her in, and we can practice. She's so good. And Willow, if you just want to walk her up to mom and dad and try and get her in a sit. If she's acting a fool, that's okay. It's a big challenge. We'll forgive her for now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fran. Thank you. All right, Fran, sit. Oh, I know. We're gonna pull away for a sec. Remove her access. Fran, there's her little whine. You're good. Yes. So I'm gonna remind her of what we've learned. Fran. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Come here. Okay. Hold on, baby girl. Yeah, just ignore her. Here, we'll wait it out for a second. Nice. Yeah, I know.
Do I ask her to sit?
No, you're doing perfect.
Okay.
This is perfect. I'm waiting till her brain can like recognize. Okay. Yeah, good.
Good shake off.
She shook off her stress there.
Good job.
Yes, good job. Okay.
So tell me about the shake off.
Yeah, so it's a stress relieving thing that dogs can do. You know how people say like shake it off? It's kind of the same principle. So they're relieving stress by just shaking their body. So you'll often see dogs do that, like interacting with other dogs. Hey, hey. Fran, here. All right, I'm gonna give her something else to do real quick. Sit. Yes. Down. Good. And again, this is the ultimate distraction. So once that initial burst of like, I don't know what to do, I'm going crazy, if we can refocus her and give her something else to do, that's really helpful.
Okay.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, there's always one I've wondered, I don't know about you, her, like, one of her, the nervous system, if you can calm her nervous system down.
Yeah,
I didn't know if there was something that helped with that.
the training.
Besides just like massage her neck.
Oh, are you talking about?
The one starts with a V. There's some nerve.
Wait. Start over. What's your question?
So is there any way to like,
Fran.
could get a way to calm her down like with us? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Rewarding calm behaviors will promote. So actually, engaging in her training can help.
Okay.
Are you talking about when she's overexcited?
Yes, overexcited.
Oh, okay. So practice of removing attention when she's overexcited, but also you could even do like a scatter of food. Good. So that encourages her to sniff, which is a calming behavior.
Okay.
So you could try that as a scatter. And that's also kind of a hack with jumping too. I probably should have done it with that. But so you can kind of
Stimulate the brain in a different way.
yeah, exactly. So you're changing like their muscle memory of jumping and jumping and jumping to, on the ground. So if someone's coming over and if you don't have time to work on, okay, go to your place, you could even just do like that. And so she's not jumping and she's learning, people means the ground is interesting, not their face, not all of that. I honestly, yeah.
Okay, until she's wearing out now.
Yeah. It's always the hardest whenever. It's been 3 weeks. Good girl.
Do you want us to give her attention?
You can do it now that she's calmed down. Actually, that's a good point. Another way to think about it is energy levels on a scale of 1 to 10. So a 1 is she's like passed out sleeping. Hi, sweetie.
I was gonna give her a pet, but I don't have pets.
Ow.
So. Hey. No.
Here, let me take this off her real quick. Good girl.
But see
Actually,
this like
that's
this like
The franticness. At first, I was like, Fran is short for frantic. Not anymore.
yeah.
Okay, so with her, a little. So yeah, on the scale of 1 to 10, so since she's nibbling, I would lift your hands out of her reach because it's just an overexcitement behavior, or she doesn't know what to do with herself. Yeah, so that's another thing is like, if she starts nipping, maybe cross your arms. Just remove her access to it. Fran, here? Yay! Yeah, perfect. Good. So it's kind of a balance with the overexcitement. So is like, if we can get her attention, great. Let's get her attention, have her do an alternate behavior, reward that.
Or like have her place when
Yeah,
people come over.
exactly. Yes, so a 10 is her going like, kind of like what we just saw. That's like a 10. So her energy levels, we want to try and keep them at 5 or below, especially inside. So if you notice her starting to get amped up, things like that, then she needs a break. So either we need to leave the room, she needs to leave the room, no more access to us until she calms down. And then once she's calmed again, she can interact again, that sort of
Maybe
thing.
just go put her outside and let her play with animals, like
Yeah.
her brothers and sisters.
Yeah, stuff
Okay.
like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A more appropriate sort of a behavior. Good girl, Fran. So she wanted to jump and didn't, so I'm a rewarder. That's kind of the principle you want to have throughout the house. It's like,
Rewarding positive behavior instead of giving the negative. So then the positive or the negative behavior doesn't become as cool.
Right.
I think.
Right. Yeah, and I don't feel
Uh-huh.
like Betty jumps. The only time Betty
Fran.
the only time Betty jumps is when she doesn't jump. She was at the groomer yesterday. She jumped up to the receptionist and literally jumps up and hugs me. and everybody knows that Betty loves hugs.
Oh
And
my
so
gosh.
Betty
That's so sweet.
so Betty gives hugs. So I think Fran thinks, oh, I can do that too.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand what it is.
That's so
And
funny.
we let Betty hug people because we're like,
Yeah.
it's a hug.
Yeah, and she hasn't tried to jump on us really. I don't know how
She's
she was in
never
the
done
yard,
that. She
but
just loves you guys.
yeah.
That was, oh my God, my
she didn't-
parents are here.
Yes, she hasn't jumped here, but
I was wondering who she'd go to first. 'Cause that's Scott's dog.
oh,
This is Scott's dog.
is it?
And but I'm with her all the time.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. Fran, here.
Yes, she's a good girl. So yeah, I'll kind of run through a quick demo on some of the skills. So with focus, it's really just Fran, yes. If she's already kind of near me, I wait for the eye contact. If she's away like this, Fran, yes. As soon as she turns toward me, I'm saying the yes.
Okay.
So you can practice that as much as you want because the more you can get her attention, the better you set up for success for the rest of her training.
Okay.
So I would say that's like a 4 right there. You're good, so silly. Here, yes, okay. And then with recall, it's here, and it's gonna be, you say, Fran, here, and move your arm. Yes, good girl. To your side. We like to do it right here, so if we need to grab her in any moment, we can grab her collar instead of her being right here and we go to reach and she runs away. So that's the way we've been practicing. The way you can practice that, and the kids can get involved too. Do you want to do it back and forth and kind of show? And then I can have y'all practice too if you want. But, I'm using jerky. Let me go grab her kibble real quick.
You can give me whatever you got. I just don't have anything. Fran, sit.
I'm
Yes.
actually waiting on her metabolism to slow down.
Yeah, no, she'll run through it. And she's actually, I weighed her periodically. She maintained the exact same weight, 70.4 the whole time.
Yeah.
70.4, 74. I was like, okay.
Now she's had a few surgeries and she'll
Yeah.
lose 5 to 10 pounds depending on
Yeah.
what the surgery is.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, I wonder how long it's gonna take to get her weight back up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go grab her kibbles real quick. But again, I carried this rag. I don't know where it went, but because I get slobber. Because when you're training the slobber, that's something to consider. A little pro tip. This is her dinner. I put a bunch in my pouch and then I have extra. But we were training with her. Leave it. Yes. We were training with her meals the whole time. So that's how we do it with the board and trains. And we give extra special treats when they do a really good job. We call it a jackpot reward. So if she left something and came to me, something really enticing, I would give her the jerky. I would give her tons of treats. So you really want to extra reward her when she does something that was particularly challenging.
Okay.
That way she's like, oh, I'm going to do that again. I left that plate of mac and cheese and I got the equivalent of 5 mac and cheeses, you know, something like that. That's kind of the idea. Do you want to practice the here while you're? So you can do it back and forth. So again, ways you can do it is say, Fran, here. And then as she's coming toward you, go ahead and tell her yes because you have her locked in. Cheer her on, good girl. And then reward when she gets to your side.
I'll let you practice and then we'll practice.
Okay, perfect. That's a little slobbery. And you can give her a handful, and y'all can do
We're
it back
used to
and
this
forth.
food. It's good food.
Right here.
She loves it. Good. Perfect.
Fran, here. Which does it matter which side?
Right here.
It shouldn't matter. I've been doing it on my right, but she'll get it either way.
Fran, here.
Nice. Good job.
Fran, here. Yes.
She's doing
Will
so
she be
good.
worn out after this?
It helps calm her down. The training really helps calm her
We can do
down.
this with the family too.
We noticed, and I want to show you, I'll write this on the board. Y'all can continue, I'll
Did you
mention
get
it.
her a treadmill? Did you put her on the treadmill?
No,
Fran, here.
good point, but she loved this ramp, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Fran, here. Yes. Yeah, at Puppy, where they go to Wax and Barkley, they have some kids big toys, and it's like a ramp like that, and she'll get on it. Yeah, she likes to. I mean, I've even joked that we should get something like that in the backyard. I was like, no. Yeah. Here.
And the kids can practice this. It's fun, it's typically fun for them.
Fran, here.
Oh, try again.
Fran, here.
Good. And one other thing, and I always like to remind is sometimes, I mean, she's really good at recall, but sometimes they'll say here, you'll say Fran here, and you stand there, and she turns her head, and you're just standing there, and she's like, what? But if you say here, and she turns her head, and you're immediately like, yes, come on. Then she's like, oh, I'm doing it right. This is right, that sort of thing. And sometimes moving backwards, of course, be careful what's behind you. I've tripped so many times. Moving backwards can help because they naturally will follow where you're walking. Good job.
Let's watch. I'm pretty confident in the Fran. Yes, the recall.
Perfect.
Show me how you guys do place
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, let me go grab this cot that I'm gonna send you home with for now till we get the bigger one.
Now, if you bring my house, it has to be aesthetically pleasing. So,
Ooh.
yeah, that's okay.
I'll bring it out. You tell me if you want it.
Well, I can get a dog bed from Serena Lily that coordinates. So
Yes.
at least get something with a boundary.
Yes. So, yeah, I don't know if that'll match your,
It will.
Yeah.
If you guys are okay with like a dog bed, like a flat,
yes.
that'll give her something too.
You can, anything with a boundary, she'll learn it. She'll recognize, she knows what place is. You'll just have to kind of reinforce and introduce.
Okay.
So with place, you're gonna point toward it and say place. And when all four paws are on it, you'll say yes, and then your reward.
Okay.
So she probably already will get on it, but okay. Fran, place? Yes. So then once she's there, and see how it's a little small for her, now you're gonna work on duration. So she's staying there, I'm just gonna reward her for staying. You can say good girl. Good girl, so duration is how long, and slowly increasing the amount of time between the rewards while she stays on it. Are you good? You swallow? With place, you can have them sit, you can have them down, but the command itself just means all four paws in this boundary. So, good girl.
She's comfortable there.
Yeah, she is. So, make it really rewarding. You can even drop the kibble on it if you want
Okay.
to be like extra rewarding to be here.
Okay.
You could randomly just drop kibble on it and she'll be like, ooh, my place. This is great.
Did she ever sleep on that, or did she?
She had one, and well, she had a bed in her. No, she had a cot in her cabin. She slept on it the whole time. Yeah,
She loved it.
yeah. She had a
And
cot
she
in her
didn't tear it
cabin.
up or anything. That's shocking.
No, yeah, she was very calm in the cabin. So I think she thrives on routine. I think.
And she likes her kennel at home.
Yeah. Mhm.
We would love to get rid of it because we're tired of looking at it. But
Oh yeah.
She likes
The
it.
aesthetic, and so then adding distance would be like, baby step would be maybe 2 steps. Good. Maybe 3 steps. We've got her pretty good at it. The most challenging thing for her at first is if I would just immediately just start walking. She's like, oh, I'm following you.
Yeah.
So I would just kind of remind and do that. And so she's used to it. And she might get up. That's okay. We would just reset her. So we'd put her back on her place, reset, try again. Maybe I walk a little less far away and then reward. So she's being good, she's staying,
We
good
use the
job.
word place at mealtime, so she's not around our dinner table.
We're eating.
Yeah.
we're eating. When
That's
we're
perfect.
eating. Yeah.
Your
Or
tail.
if I need her to chill out, we've sometimes done that with guests.
Yes, that's perfect application. That's the reason we teach it, is so that you can apply it at home for those times. If you're eating
can
meals,
I-
guests
You
come
just
over.
had a general area though, nothing with the
Nothing
boundary.
at the back.
Yeah, it helps to have a clear little change
Now,
in texture or
What do you
something.
get her off? How do you get her off?
Oh, I should write that on the board. The release word is FREE.
Yeah, we've used that.
So perfect. So she's
say her
actually
name?
pretty good at it. You can. Some dogs, you say the word and they're just laying there. With
I
her,
do it
she'll
more
like
higher
hop up.
pitch and they get
Yes.
excited.
Perfect. Yeah, it's the same principle.
Yeah.
So free. Good girl. So she's really good at free. She'll sometimes like hop up, and it's so cute. Good. So there's 3 Ds: duration, distance, and distraction. So I just showed you how to prolong duration, distance. The distraction is maybe you put her on her place and you sit on the couch. That's a distraction because maybe she's used to coming to you when you sit on the couch. And then you get up and reward because she stayed. Maybe you go over to the cabinet in the kitchen and touch it. And she stays there, you go back and reward. So you're slowly integrating the practice of using the cot in the household while you're doing household things. But you don't want to start with 5 kids come over, stay in your place, because you want to gradually set her up for success.
Okay. Fran, boundary.
Ooh.
Or place.
Oh, there
Place,
you go.
place. Good.
Now, yes,
Yes.
very good. That's perfect. So yeah, then you just reset her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Yes. Do you use the word stay?
You could just remind her
Place.
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 Good.
Yes.
Very nice. And now we're passing the baton right now. She's like, oh, mommy knows this. How fun.
Free.
She does her little hop. It's so cute. She's so funny. We've all like fallen in love with her.
She is a sweet girl.
She really
She's
is.
not eating 12 socks a week.
Yes. And now she's looking for food. So we got to keep her
She's-
occupied.
yes.
She would, I noticed, I know what you're talking about. I actually was taking a video on a tripod. I could show it to you, but you
Fran,
understand.
Here.
So, yay,
Yes.
good job. Here, I'll give you more if you want to practice her stuff. There you go. So I would do things like this. So I'll say, Fran.
Let's work on leave it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna start here. I'd say, leave it. Yes. She saw me put it down. I told her leave it. She didn't go for it. She's looking at it. Good. If she looks at it and chooses, good. I'm still gonna reward her, even if I didn't say leave it, because she's making a good choice. So she looked at
We
it.
tell her good choices.
Yes,
Our
perfect.
word for good choices at home is, good choices, but she'll typically go to the basket and go find a good choice in the basket.
Oh, okay. So once you say good choices, then say here and give her something super yummy. So that way she's like, oh, I'll do that good choice again because it resulted in this.
Okay.
Does that make
Okay,
sense?
yeah.
Yeah. So I would kind of set up little stations of leave it around as we're working. Keep an eye on her. Leave it? Yes. It's a delicate balance. But that way she's getting used to, okay, food comes from you. And it's going to take a lot of repetitions, a lot of practice just to help her kind of get into the new practice of good things come from mom, I don't find them on my own. Fran? And you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. And the mistake I was talking about, we were practicing up front. I did something like this, like we're doing. Fran, down, and give her something else to do so she's not focused on it. Someone was coming into the lobby, so we stepped out for a second. And then we walked back in the room. I had her dragging the leash. And I walked over the camera and turned it off. Well, when I was reviewing the film, without me knowing we were walking back, she went and grabbed it and came right back. Fran, here? Yes.
Yep.
She went, yep.
That's
So-
typically when she gets socks. It's never whenever we're around.
Correct.
It's whenever we're not
She's
around.
an opportunist.
Yes.
Sometimes she'll bring you a sock.
And be like, look what I found, you
Yeah.
better get it.
Oh, okay. So, and then what happens when she brings you the sock?
Me, I get onto her. Scott's like, oh, Fran, give that to me. And is real sweet with her. And I'm like, precious.
Yeah.
you know.
I would trade, like grab a treat and have her drop and give her the treat. And then I'd give her something else to do that unrelated to the sock. And then as much as you can, I know you have kids and it can be hard, keep the socks out of her reach. At least for now. I know it's hard.
She'll even go get it out of the washer.
Oh, yeah. So shut the laundry room door as much as you can. Another option, I don't want y'all to rely on this at all, but if it comes down to it, they do make certain sprays, like bitter apple spray. It just doesn't taste great. Some dogs like it, though. She might be the type that likes it. That you can spray on objects. Fran, here. Oh, see, she got it. I know. That was a uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That was an uh-oh big time.
Uh-oh.
Because I wasn't paying attention. But that could be a deterrent. So where it's like, I went to grab the thing I normally grab, and it was not as fun as it normally is.
In that situation, in my instinct, I would have just tapped her little hiney.
Yeah, so that could create anxiety.
Well, then
And we're trying to relieve anxiety because it's unpredictable and they don't quite understand what's going on, especially since there's time that
One thing
lapses.
that they do understand is when Scott goes and grabs a towel, if they're not minding.
Oh, okay.
Talking with the towel before.
Yeah, so those sort of things.
A towel, but he'll be like,
Yes,
I'm
so
gonna go in here real fast with mom because they told me this and I promise I'm gonna mind. Like,
has it worked? Has she not done the thing after you popped her?
they mind real
For
fast.
how
They're all
long?
children.
For how
Always
long?
a quick fix.
With what?
With barking or not minding.
But has she barked ever since then? Yeah, so it's not exactly working. But I just say that because in the moment, what it's doing is it's suppressing their behavior. So they're shutting down. They're like, I don't know what just happened, but I need to not do anything because something bad happened. They're not learning. The bark equals the towel. What they're learning is, mom and dad came at me and I need to not do anything and I don't know what's going on and I don't know when I'm gonna get popped with a towel. I don't know when I'm gonna get rewarded. So that anxious state of mind, because they need predictability, they need routine. So kind of switch it to, if she starts to bark, what I like to do is I say, well, you can say quiet, you can say enough. I say thank you, because it's nice. I say thank you, I go to the treat jar, and I say, come here. I give them a treat. They stop that quick. They bark once, they hear the thank you, they're done. So that's kind of the principle of the positive reward-based training is. And it can seem like you're rewarding them for barking. Initially, you're interrupting it to where they're not stuck on it. And then you stage scenarios, maybe you knock at the door, treat, and kind of work on that. So she's looking for something to do because we're not engaging her. You're okay.
She went off and smelled.
Yep.
Like this is the challenge that
Yes.
we have.
No, I totally
in our
understand.
house.
So that's why if you're not working with her or giving her something to occupy,
She either needs to be attached to me
Yep.
on this, or she needs to be outside or
Yeah.
having a all door shut.
yes, exactly.
I mean, like
That's exactly right.
It is like we have child-proofed our house more than we did when we had children.
Fran,
Like
here.
this is not a joke.
No, I believe you.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. And then part of me just wants to get a treadmill and put her on the treadmill and just wear her out.
You know, a good way to help wear her out is the training because it's mental exercise.
Right. And
With her meals, do that consistently. Morning, we do 10 minutes of training. We do a place. We do, and I'll show you loose leash because she loves that. We do loose leash. We do down. It'll help your bond. It'll help the predictability of like, oh, I'm getting my food, this time for my mom.
It just is hard with our other two because then we have to go put them up and then they're like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Yeah.
And it's hard.
You could put them up with their bowls in their crate, feed them, and then train with her while they're eating in their crate. Is that realistic?
No, because they don't have one.
Oh, they don't have a crate.
I
Well,
mean, Norman does, but yeah, I'll just go put them outside.
yeah, something like that, where they have something, they're occupying with something. So whether it's a bowl of food or a chew bone or, they're occupied, they're getting something while you're working with Fran.
Okay.
They'll start to get the routine of it. It can be hard. I understand the struggle with multiple dogs and there's kind of
And kids.
and kids, all of that.
And a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever is realistic, a little bit is better than nothing.
Right.
So say you do 2 minutes with her food and then the rest of the bowl in her crate.
Yeah.
Something is better than nothing, but the more you're able to, or share the duties with the
Sure,
household.
the duties would be a helpful thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Poor Scott.
Practicing, leave it, all that. But does that make sense with the reward base versus
Yes.
the punishment? Because you're shutting down all behavior, not a specific one when you do that. So they're like, I'm better just not do anything. But we don't want to remove their personality, and we want to help create a calm state of mind, and that doesn't create a calm state of mind.
Like if she's barking at the front door because UPS is about to come to the door, do I say thank you and then I go over here? And
You can. We'll work through that on the follow-up because it's really hard to explain without showing.
Okay.
But the idea is give her something else to do before she's so amped up that she can't focus. So kind of try and catch her. Say, Fran, here, place. Reward as the UPS man's coming. Reward, reward, reward. Good job. Free. That's the idea.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And we can work through too on the follow-up more specifically. But good job. And then, yeah, managing the household through either like a tether, like you said, tie her to you, or have a harness with a line on it and find something sturdy to keep her there realistically, or in her crate, something like that. Not all the time. I don't want it to be a quick fix type of thing, but
I give her things to do randomly throughout the week.
Yes.
I'll give her food in the snoop,
Uh-huh.
where she has to use her
Yes.
her nose. I'll do the mats where she has to find it in there.
Yes.
Did y'all ever use the lick mat?
We recommend them a lot.
Yeah.
We didn't use it with her here because we just kind of trained with her.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
anyway.
boarding train.
Yeah. Board and
But the leave it is you slowly progress the challenge. You say leave it and you reward her for ignoring it. And then I'll show you.
This is fine behavior, right?
Yes,
Very
that's
good.
perfect because she's calm.
Yeah.
But
She's
that's
not
what I'm
jumping.
saying. Like, is there a way to like get her to calm down quicker around her neck? Like, there's like a nervous system area that I've read about.
Oh, I've heard like massaging techniques.
Yes.
I've heard of that. I'm not, I've heard it's called like T-touch or something. But I've heard, I'm not experienced, but you can rub around their ears and things.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was.
She likes
Here.
to be rubbed around her
Yeah.
Yes.
She also gets ear infections, so I think.
For loose leash, it's like I was talking about earlier, you want to start inside and work on this drill, kind of a back and forth sort of motion. The idea is there's a J in the leash. There's no tension. A lot of people will think leash walking is keep them as close to me as possible, and they're holding it tight the whole time.
That's not fun.
That's not, no, it's not fun for anyone. They're not learning.
Your neck out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk, and before she reaches the end of the leash, I'm gonna say, Fran, this way, and turn the other way. Say yes as soon as she turns with me, and then I'm gonna reward her at my side. So I'll say, let's go. She probably won't go out in front of me because she knows she enjoys this, but she's doing. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. And just periodically reward her at her hip, and you go back and forth. You can make her sit, but you're just getting her used to the idea of stay with me. If she starts to pull forward, I can either turn the other way, or I can stop, wait for her to look at me, say yes, and reward her. And then we move forward. The idea is we don't move forward unless there's slack in the leash.
So, and then if she gets ahead of you, what do? You just turn?
Yeah, turn or stop.
Okay.
But before I turn, I'm gonna give her a little heads up. I'll say, this way, and just keep going. Some people will be like, come on, pulling. Just go the other way, she'll catch up with you.
Now, we put a choke collar on her, not one with prongs, but just one that's if we need to get her, like, and we pop her, you know.
That's another,
You don't want us using
no, that could cause anxiety too, because she's getting like yanked randomly, like, what's going on?
She's of all the walkers though, she's probably our better one. Of the
Oh, I believe it. Here.
Yeah.
So we practiced on the slip lead just for convenience because we use it as a facility. You could do it on, well, actually, so for her, I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes she gets spooked, kind of flight.
Yes, her and Betty both are pretty.
So with the flight risk, I would recommend either a slip or,
I'm just scared she's gonna get out of it.
okay. And then the other option is the collar. Have you heard of a martingale collar?
No.
They're a safety. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. They're like a safety collar, and we could probably send you home. We have a bunch of random ones, but it's for safety. It's not a training tool. It's just so they can't physically slip out.
Okay.
There's an extra loop. I'll show you.
Okay.
We recommend those for flighty dogs.
I think the one that you have would work fine too. The one that does choke, just as long as you're not yanking on her, right? Would that not?
Yeah, but the issue, okay,
You don't want it to tighten up.
yeah, it can be a little bit painful for them, and that can cause stress. But the other issue is a little nuanced, but sometimes humans just, if they're using a tool like that, they'll naturally start to, because it works, like pulling and yanking, and the dog's like, whoa, okay.
She likes
Yeah.
on our walks. She likes to chase leaves.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
But not.
Yeah, but it's like, and then you're walking, two others, and you're like, oh,
Yes,
so,
yes.
yeah.
So yeah, I like to balance whatever's
That would be a
safest.
good leave it.
Whatever is safest for the handler and the dog. So the dog, meaning it's not gonna injure them, they're not gonna escape it.
Yes.
And then the handler, meaning the dog can't pull you over if they do lunge at something.
Yeah, like that right there, I would get pulled over with
Okay.
that.
Another option is a front clip harness.
Okay.
They make specific ones to where they can't slip out of them.
Right,
They
we've
call
got
them-
some from Foggy Dog.
Yeah.
We've got a green one that's for Norman. Just 'cause,
Yeah.
the little Westie, I just don't want to.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure.
I always do that.
Yeah, so
Fran, here.
the martingale is nice, and then the a front clip harness is really nice.
Fran, here. She's not paying attention.
That's okay. Try it. So if she does that, do this. Get her attention. Try it.
Fran, here.
As soon as she looks at you, say yes.
Okay. Fran, here. Yes.
Good. Good girl.
Dog food. I need to go.
Good girl. And then another thing to remember is when you're practicing things like here, all that, if it's a particularly distracting environment and she came, reward her extra. Multiple
Okay.
treats, lots of excitement, lots of fun.
Okay.
But the idea is super fun. When you do the things we want, when you do the things we don't want, let's find something else for you to do versus
And ignore.
and remove attention,
Okay.
that sort of thing. So yeah, these are some of the ones we have in the retail space, but you might have one like this. My hands are
Tell
slobbery.
me about that.
So this is the extra loop I was talking about, and it literally just tightens whenever, so the leash clips onto here,
Okay.
and if they try to back out, if they get spooked, it'll tighten to where it can't go around their ears. Yeah, it's very safe for
Maybe we're calling a
them,
choke collar something
It's
different
like
than-
a choke chain, but not.
but not.
That is-
There's a
that is-
limit to how
that's-
tight it will go.
That's the easier version of what we have. Right now,
Yeah.
we have the chain.
Yeah.
Yes, this is easier. It's more comfortable on them, and there's a limit to how tight it will go, so it won't because some dogs will just lunge and kind of choke themselves out. But these, we have a ton of these. Like if you wanted this, you could honestly take it, I'm sure. Or we have these ones for purchase.
Yeah.
These are for sale up there, so that's
And
up to
what color
y'all.
are they called?
Martingale, or you could find one and
Martingale.
order it wherever. But I really prefer them, and you would use a clip leash.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you just clip it right here.
Yep. And you just adjust it to where it'll fit comfortably.
Yes.
Good job.
Shake. You
Oh,
wanna show 'em how
she
you
knows her
shake?
shake. I remember she was trying to shake when I would
Other paw.
when I was doing leave it, because you start by holding the leave.
Yes.
She would like that.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, we
she
have
tries
a
to,
bunch
like-
of these extras.
She tries to show you all her tricks. Down.
Yeah, she does.
Down. Yes.
But because some dogs are more sensitive than others, we kind of pick up on it. Some punishment doesn't faze them. They're like, "What? I don't even feel this. I don't care."
That's
She's
normal base.
she's a sensitive type, so it can cause more stress for her, and it can result in more
She's a
behavior
delicate
unwanted.
flower.
Yeah, she is.
Fran
Honestly,
free.
make it worse.
It can make a
No.
lot of behaviors worse. Yeah.
No.
There we go, girly.
Do you see what we're experiencing there? The jump, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally have to like block her.
Okay. Yeah. So
Don't do that.
don't say anything. Don't say no. Don't say off. Don't push. Don't kick. It's just not working. It's not working. Sometimes if they're doing it, I'll go into another room and shut the door behind me. You don't get any access to me. Because the push, the no, all that is still a form of attention. They don't recognize it as a punishment. They're just
Okay.
like, oh, my mom's interacting with me. What else? Oh, I know we're kind of running a little bit on time, but I do want to mention one of the other things we practiced, and y'all can do this on your front porch, and this helped her a lot with her confidence, is I just sat on the bench out there, had her put her in a down, and we just sat there, relaxed, get your favorite beverage, whatever, choose a nice day, sit with her on the leash. You could do it on your front porch. Anytime you see a car, a dog, a person, you tell her, good girl, and drop treats between her front paws. just drop the treats, drop the treats. So what that's doing, it's creating a new association. Before she has a chance to get overexcited or fearful, she's getting that treat for staying right by your side.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a cue, it's more of a reassociation that we're building.
Okay.
And it's to create a neutral response.
Okay.
And as you're going out and about, taking her places, when you have time in your schedule, fitting that in, you can practice that even in the car. Good job, that sort of thing. And so food is a primary reinforcer. They need it to live, and it creates that dopamine, you know. So when we pair the food with the new thing, it becomes less stressful.
Okay.
As long as we stay at a certain intensity where it's not too much for her to kind of be not even eating, paying attention. So whether that's distance or level of intensity, just starting slow, rewarding, and that will really, really help her. Like, to be honest, the improvement I saw with her from day one to now was so big that I was like, oh, she's gonna thrive with this type of training.
Yep.
Because she was flighty on the leash. I was like, I don't know if she'll, you know what I mean? And then quickly, now I take her out front and she's like, what are we doing? We're good. She's not looking around at things, that sort of thing. So it really is just practice. Sweet
I
girl.
think doing that in the car, taking the kids to school.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, but the kids will need to give her the food because I'm driving.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
One question I have
Yeah.
is in the back we have some junipers, and she likes to dig in the.
Okay.
Just leave it. Is that the kind of?
A certain,
Don't touch her
is it a
stuff.
certain spot?
No, it's all over. She dug up all my
She
hydrangeas.
likes to get the roots.
She's
for some
bored?
reason. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
that's what
Probably
it is.
bored. You think she's bored?
Yeah, she is. So some people can you can give her a different thing to interact with while she's out there. They make like tuple things. You can create a little box where she's allowed to do that, almost like a sandbox for kids, but it's for dogs.
Oh my God.
That's just like, and that's an option if you really are like, friend, do your thing over there. Do it in the box though. But another thing is
She digged to China.
the spots that, yeah. Because it's a natural behavior for dogs. They love to dig. It's fun for them. It's self-reinforcing. So if we can find a more appropriate outlet, then that's good.
What she really likes doing is dropping her ball in something
And
and
then
then
hides
pouncing
it.
on
Oh,
it. She likes to hide her
cute.
ball.
Yeah.
Cute.
I think that's what.
And
She
then
needs a sandbox.
sometimes, yeah. So, I mean, seeing in the house, no thanks.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like maybe something else. I'm trying
Fran,
to think of
here?
something else. Yes, good girl.
Yes, lick my hand. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can give her praise too if you don't have treats. But and if she's ever playing out in the yard, practicing recall when she's good at it, and then say free, you can go out and play again.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
Okay.
you're coming inside,
Yeah.
because if it means you're coming inside, I'm going to stop coming to you.
So I can say free outside.
Yep, you can say it anywhere. So if you're practicing with her and then you're done, just say free. That means go as you were, basically. And then the spots that she's digging a lot, you can put like, I don't know if you have like random rocks or something. If there's particular problem areas, you can
So
cover
you're
them
just
for
telling
now.
us not to pop her hiney.
Yes, because she's sensitive and they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand it, especially as
So it needs to be more
every
like
second
leave
that
it.
time, yeah, leave it
She
or.
does it when we're not outside.
That's what I was gonna say. It is easy. You can go outside and tell her to stop, and she will. It's
Yeah.
just whenever we're not around.
That's why it's like creating a more. She's bored.
Do you
That's
think
ultimately what it
Do you
is.
think we need to be running her every day?
Oh, ideally, she would probably love that, and she'd be a great running partner too.
She would be a great running partner.
So-
Not all Bates and Betty, I don't think would be good.
Yeah,
I think she'd be good.
She's a better.
Unless
she
they're
would probably
leaves.
love that.
Well, she's gonna learn to leave it because I'm probably gonna run with treats like that, like food.
Oh, let me get y'all's treat pouch.
Yeah.
Be right back. Do you technically also get a slip lead? Do you want one? Okay, perfect. Good job. She's a sweetie. Good, yay.
I just wonder what they would do with Betty. 'Cause she's our like flighty one. You remember?
I
Betty?
do remember she barked and was kind of freaked out for a while when we were
she's
there.
very,
She was a little freaked out. Similar principles, predictability.
Yeah.
She's another sensitive one, no punishment, that sort of thing. So
So we should get rid of
reward alternative behaviors,
Yeah.
practice training because it's enriching. Training can honestly tire them out more than a walk sometimes. You know
Why
what I
is
mean?
she doing that, Scott?
Like she's excited or maybe doesn't know what to. Is this what she does at the house too?
Yep.
Yeah. So she's like her old habits. So
It's really
ignore.
early when you first come home.
yeah, she's excited. So when you first come home too, don't ignore her for 10 minutes at least. You know.
That's what I've seen on Instagram.
Don't
videos.
say, Fran, I missed you so much, because then she's like, whoa, every time you come home.
Funny. Norman, he'll sit on the couch or sit on the chair, and you can walk in. You can have groceries, you can have dog food, you can have. He'll just sit there and look at you. You're home.
That's so
He won't
funny.
even move. He'll just look at you like, great. He doesn't even care. He's like a grumpy cat.
He is a cat.
That is
He's a
so
grumpy cat.
funny.
But I do think Betty. A lot of these would apply to Betty. If not,
Yeah,
if not, I'm gonna send Betty here and like let him figure her out. Because she's
Yeah.
a tough cookie
Yeah.
to figure out. You remember?
I do, yeah. She had some, I know, sit. And it's just gonna take repetition, but she enjoys, just remember, she enjoys training. Redirect instead of punish. So give her something else to do, get her attention. Betty, over here, over here. Here's something else to do. And you utilize environmental management as far as shutting doors in the home, all
Okay.
of that,
Okay.
as much as you can. I know
Yep.
it's hard with kids
Okay.
and stuff.
Yep. But I mean, our kids are old enough that
Yeah,
thankfully
yeah.
they're not 2 and 3. They're
Okay, perfect.
11 and 12.
So these are the rules. If we want Fran to not have surgery again, we're shutting our door, we're picking up our things, all
They
that.
don't know if she'll make it through surgery again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So this
Yeah.
was cheaper than surgery. That's what
That's a
Travis
good
said.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and
we've
it's a
got our
combination of
treat
both.
pouch.
We have our treat pouch. Do y'all want this cot for now?
Sure.
Okay, we'll get that out there. Do y'all want either to buy a martingale or do you want this one for free for now? I don't know. Or if y'all want to figure out your solution for walking, I mean, that's fine. She knows walking on the slip right now, but she'll apply it to whatever tool.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
We could probably just tighten her collar too. The
Yeah,
one
you
she's
could.
got on.
You could.
She doesn't try
Does she ever back out?
Betty
Okay.
will back out. Betty
Okay.
backs out.
Yeah, you could do a flat collar. It'll be the same thing.
We'll just tighten it.
Fran's a
Yeah.
good walker.
Fran is a good walker. Betty is she's a bolter.
Yeah. She was kind of like real flighty at first.
Yeah.
The first couple days she was looking for a way out, and now
Yeah.
she's like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is fun. So.
Yeah. She's a wild monkey. Okay, Fran.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, and we'll walk y'all out. And as far as like y'all's availability, I don't know if you know it or we can follow up on Monday. But
Fran,
yeah.
come. Fran, here.
Look at your picture. Look at hers. And I will say y'all's bond will be, I'm sure y'all have a great bond, but this type of training really, really enhances the bond a ton.
Fran, stay. Fran, free.
She's like, Mommy knows all my tricks. Yay. She's so cute.
Fran's a happy girl.
All right. Oh, okay. Let me actually put her
She's got her purple one. I think I brought it in the back.
in the belongings. Okay.
Yeah.
They might have put that out front, so we'll go grab it when we get up
honestly,
there.
The dog would probably be the better dog overall if I could run her. I've
Yeah.
had a hamstring
That's
injury. I have not been able to run.
when
her.
it comes to any behavioral stuff, we always look at the well-being. Are their needs being met first before training? So, what's their eating look like? What's their drinking look like? What's their exercise look like? What's their sleeping look like? Their health, any health issues, which it sounds like y'all have been to the vet. I'll just use your leash till we get up there.
Sure.
But exercise is a huge one. Enrichment. Do they have healthy outlets? All that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which sounds like y'all have a bunch of different
try,
little
yeah.
toys. But also, I do think it'll help her a lot with some of her like, well, the exercise for sure, but feeding her separate from the other dogs, I think that'll help her a lot with her compulsive eating.
Okay.
It's a theory I have. I'm not positive, but come on.
She gorgeous.
Yeah,
I'll put it separate.
it could help lead to it, or it could. Oh, the door manners. Yes, Fran. She might put you distracted. Sit. Yes, and then the sit is just
Okay.
this sort of hand motion.
Okay.
And the down is like that. Just good girl. Okay, sit. She's like, what?
Sit.
Yes. So then you crack it and put yourself between her and the door. Crack it. If she gets up, start over. Slowly open. Let's go. kind of let her out like that. Yes, I'll position my body between her and the door. Oh, we would practice leave it in here a lot because look at all these smells. Fran, here. Yes. Good job. Good job. You get to go home. We're going to miss you, though. I think her stuff's up here. Let me double check.
I think so, I'm sure.
Is Fran's stuff up here?
Should be,
Or maybe it's back there.
it should
Sorry.
be in the belongings room,
Okay, perfect.
but it should be all marked.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, let me go grab it, actually.
Okay. Okay. Brand, you can get to go on another field trip.
Come on, sweetie. Let's get your stuff.
Do you want to put that in my car and then
Whoop.
I can
That's
take
okay.
it?
Come on. I know. She wants to go with you. Here.
Okay, that's fine.
Here you go. She's like, what? Perfect. Yay. That's your stuff, isn't it? Okay. Perfect.
All the things.
Yeah, and she got her probiotic this morning. She did run out of that hydroxyzine.
I know, I don't understand how I got so short on that. Hold on, Scott, you go.
Yeah, I think she ran out. Tuesday was the last day she had some.
Sit.
And then you guys have already paid for your training, but we didn't have the Zoom on there, so you just need to pay for your training.
Okay, do we have a card on file or?
I'm not sure, I can look it up.
What is the word for her to go out of the door?
You can either say free or let's go, like as in follow me, like we're going this way.
Friend. Good.
Good job.
Can you double check? I'll double check. I haven't had time. The card that you guys charged on now, I had a charge of like $9.70, but that was supposed to be a credit. But I need to look back at everything.
Good job. You're a good girl. Let's see if your purple thing's in here. She's gonna try and eat her foods. You wanna check it out?
Sit.
Oh, this is it.
Yep.
Do you want to switch her?
Is this the one that we take home?
Yeah, that's what we
okay.
take
We'll
home.
just leave it on there.
Okay, cool. Stop.
Brian. Yes. Sit.
Yes. So for now too, whenever we're try in your day-to-day life, but when we're practicing the skills, as I pass the baton, try and do it when you have the rewards on you.
Okay.
And then we'll phase them out.
Okay.
Because it can create frustration because they're not listening, When we build that history with you two of like, oh, mommy has the treats every time, then it'll be a lot easier for her to respond, even when you don't have treats. Fran? Let's see, it's a big challenge for her. Okay, I'm gonna bring her head. Yes.
And this means sit without saying it.
Yeah, yeah. She pays attention to body language a lot. Most dogs do, but she definitely is like watching what your hands are
Okay.
doing, things like that. How fun.
Do you think she's gonna sleep good today?
Yeah, probably. Some dogs
I'm probably
are
gonna
like,
go put her in her kennel when I get home. We have a child home tummy
Yeah.
bag, so I'm probably gonna get her home, get her acclimated, and all that, and then I may go. I put her in her kennel for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just let her have a moment of just peace.
yeah, Fran. Yes.
And on the 970, what were you?
Travis, we had originally paid for like a big package of sessions.
Fran.
And since we pulled her into this kind of as an emergency status, Travis was going to let us use that $9.70 as a credit towards the stay.
Okay, I can get with Layla and make sure that that's what happened.
Okay.
From what I'm looking at, I just see an invoice, and so
Yeah, just have Layla give me a call.
Yeah,
She's
I'll
got my
have her
phone
give
number.
you.
Yeah, that would be great.
Perfect.
And then our, I'll get with Layla on our
follow-up.
a follow-up session too.
Perfect.
Yes. So, okay,
guys so
all
much.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want me to carry anything? Or
And
you
then,
got
when do we do our follow-up session? We'll most likely either come back here or you want to do it in our house.
Yeah, they're usually here. However, with your particular situation, it might be more helpful at the house.
Okay.
If y'all agree, then we'll just
Yeah.
plan for that. Okay.
That sounds great.
Okay.
thank you guys.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll let y'all.
Thanks, friend. We're gonna miss you.
I know.
Friend, sit.
That's very good. It's a big challenge.
Friend, sit. Good. Friend free.
Nice. Good job,
Okay,
girly.
we're in this. Sit.
Oh, sorry. I'm
You're
like
fine.
leading away.
Sit. Free.
She's like, ooh. She loves. We'll reach out. We'll miss her.
She's a lot.
I know. I don't know why I like her a lot. I really like her. I know she's a lot, but for some reason, something about her, I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay, McGowen, friend's mom, she asked about the invoice that he has in the
Hey, Eli, do you copy? Eli?
I copy, yes.
Just wanted to give a heads up that I'm gonna have 2 videos today. And if you'll just review them before you send and like cut out the end, because sometimes I'm talking about how it went and I don't want the clients to hear that.
Copy that.
Thank you.